Hello everyone, this video tutorial is about the workflow editor of QSAR Toolbox. The workflow editor is used to create automated and standardized workflows and to modify existing workflows. It allows users to create visual workflows by implementing all the toolbox stages, such as profiling, data collection, category definition, data gap filling, and hazard prediction, without having any programming knowledge. The workflow editor panel is located in the data gap filling module and has the following content. Automated button opens the list of automated workflows. More details about the implemented logic of the individual workflows provided with the installation can be viewed by opening the documentation via the question mark button. The user-defined workflows are also displayed here as soon as they have been created. To learn how to run an automated workflow, you can watch the corresponding video tutorials. The next button is for executing standardized workflows. Here we also see the available workflows for execution. These are actually semi-automated workflows as they require user interaction during their execution. With the New button you can create a new workflow, with the Import button you can import an already developed workflow. The Export button allows you to export a workflow, the Delete button allows you to delete custom workflows. In this video tutorial, we are going to build a simple workflow for collecting analogues with skin sensitization data according to the profiler organic functional groups. For this purpose, we need to open the workflow editor. Click the New button and write a name of the custom workflow we are going to build. Write the name Collecting SS Analogues. Now we see the interface of the workflow editor. It has several sections, including a panel with main functions, a section for the workflow tree, help panel, scenarios, and in the middle is the panel for building the workflow logic. To build a custom workflow we are going to use building blocks known as nodes. They can be accessed through the plus sign. A new menu appears containing different type of nodes which are grouped in different categories depending on their purpose of use. For example, the nodes needed to define a category are located under Category Definitions section in the list as it is seen. To access a specific node faster we can use the filter. To add a node in the panel we need to select it from the menu and put it on the panel by click. To delete a node, we have to select it and then use the right-click option delete or alternatively, to use the delete button from the keyboard. The nodes that are mandatory for every workflow and cannot be deleted are the start and stop nodes. For the current workflow, we need to add nodes for profiling and for defining a category. The first node that needs to be added is for profiling. Click the plus sign, find the node in the list, you could use the filter, then select the node and put it in the plane. In general, the main view can be zoom in and zoom out and also adjusted in the plane area by using the mouse or by using the functions of this small control window here. The node has some specific boxes on it, chem, profiler, metabolism, and alerts, and depending on the purpose, we need to adjust settings for these boxes. For the current workflow, we need to adjust setting in the profiler box only. Now the start node and the profiling node need to be connected by two types of arrows. Select the connection tool from the list with instruments, click the blue arrow of the start node and connect it with the blue arrow of the profiling node. In the same way we need to connect the chem box from the start node with the chem box from the profiling. Both nodes are now connected. Next, let us define the profiler that will be used, and this is organic functional group. For this purpose, go to the plus sign on the profiler box until Define Profiler node appears, then click and it appears on the panel. Double-click on this node opens the list of profilers. Find Organic Functional Group Profiler, select it and confirm. We are done with this node. Now we select again the plus sign to add a new node and from the list, find Form Category node, select it and put in the plane. Next action is to connect the blue arrows of profiling and form category nodes using the selection tool. In the same way, the alert boxes need to be connected, too. Now, the database from where analogues will be searched and collected needs to be selected. To configure the database, please position the cursor over the plus sign of the database box and then click to add the database node on the panel. Double-click on the database node to see the list of databases. Find and select the skin sensitization database and confirm. Before connecting the form category node with the stop node we need to configure the stop node. By default, it accepts prediction result. However, the form category node produces a category. Currently, we don't intend to add nodes associated with prediction, that's why we need to modify the settings on the last node. Double-click on the stop node, select prediction from the list and then remove. From the Add button, find Category in the list and add it. Now select the Connection tool and connect the nodes, connect the blue arrows and then connect the category boxes. The workflow is ready. Save the workflow and close the workflow editor. The newly created workflow appears in the list of automated workflows. It can be executed on a single chemical or on a list of chemicals. Let us add a single chemical and execute it. Go to Input and add a chemical by CAS number 66251. Once the chemical is on the data matrix, go to Data Gap Filling, click Automated Workflows, select the newly created workflow and click Run. The workflow starts. After some time, it finishes with the creation of a list of analogues collected from the skin sensitization database based on Organic Functional Groups Profiler. In the current case, the category that is formed based on organic functional groups found in the target chemical is aldehyde. Congratulations! You are now familiar with some of the functions in the workflow editor. To learn more about the automated workflows for predicting skin sensitization or aquatic toxicity to fish, please watch the corresponding video tutorials. Contact QSAR Helpdesk for technical questions. If your question concerns policy or regulatory acceptance of Toolbox results within EU regulations of ECHA's competence, please refer to the ECHA website directly.